we didn't beat the Stanley Parable just yet, but I want to take a little break, but I don't want to do a hard transition into a different video game. So I want to play the Stanley Parable demonstration. So it's not quite the Stanley Parable, but it is something new that we can try. And I may have screwed up the aspect ratio because my recorder kind of looks a little screwed up, but I'm awesome at dragging out my intros, so I'm going to shut up now. Ha! So the Stanley Parable demonstration came out before the video game, actually, so this is it, or at least the intro. And I remember when I first got the game, I stood here for like an hour because, well, you'd think that stuff's about to happen. It could be a cutscene, it could be anything, but no. So, the Stanley Parable demonstration is through this door, apparently, according to that sign. I don't know. We learned last time that the narrator is a liar, so maybe the signs are liars too.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28.
Okay.
When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
It's displaying my number already. So, I'm just gonna go, okay? Thank you. Oh. Now serving 19. Well, they said I was 19, right? Okay, good. Let's skip ahead.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this
That
sneak
means that
peek
you're
at
super
what to
happy to see
expect
me.
in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting!
What if I've already played the
Can't
Stanley
you just
Parable,
feel
though?
that nervous tension, the looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
You see, I could. Or I can do this.
Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you
just
what,
don't like
I
listening
think
to
we
people.
should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway.
Yeah,
Here,
my voice is
why don't I
having
take you
that.
on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Okay, shut up. I was talking. My voice is getting that boring type of thing that normally tired people get, but my voice just normally does that, so it looks like the narrator's going to be interrupting me a lot, which is weird because right now I'm kind of the narrator for the video, but he's the narrator for the game, so we're just going to see who can narrate louder. I'm pretty sure this video is going to turn into.
These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all,
I
choices
wanna press that
carry
one.
tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you
Yes.
know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and
But
we'll see
I'm way
what
ahead of you.
your
I wanna
choice
choose
says
this
about
button.
you. How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our
Okay,
minds
so
and
are
souls.
you saying something about me, bud? Because you don't want to leave that up for me to infer, because I'm good at overthinking, so if you're saying something about me, you should say it.
We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through.
Oh.
Go ahead. Give it a shot.
If you see, you say that I can walk through it, but what if that's just a brick wall that I'm about to walk into? Because I haven't played the demo in a long time, but it seems like something that would happen. I thought so.
Guess it's still in development. Right. Oh, this is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration.
Bud,
Wouldn't it be a shame if you
you're
rushed
confusing-
right into making
wanna
a
hit no.
purchasing
I'm
decision
gonna hit
without
no.
savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide
Fine.
later.
I still want to hit no, though. I'm gonna hit no whatever you do anyways. I'm just a very negative person. Oh, hey. It's different, at least.
Oh, wait. What's this?
A button. If I press it, are you gonna shout at me?
8.
Hey, that's like the 888 door failsafe in the game.
8.
Wait. This is all wrong.
8.
This isn't the Stanley Parable.
8.
This is a game where you press a
8.
button and it says 8.
8.
Not only is
I
the
like
Stanley
it.
Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8,
8.
I can guarantee
hey.
that this button
8.
does not appear anywhere in
8.
the main game. Why is
8.
it here instead of the demo
8.
for the
I
Stanley
mean,
Parable?
I guess our
Where did the
red
demo
8
go?
doesn't ever appear in
There
the
was
Stanley
an actual
Parable.
demo here
8.
before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong.
It's
We
not
need to
back
get you out
here,
of
I can tell
before
you
start
that.
forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game
8.
is. We need to get up. We need to
8.
start over. You mustn't stay
8.
here another minute. Out,
8.
out, go.
8.
Fine. I want to press it one more time, please.
8.
Thank you. Run to the green
Imagine
room.
if this had been the demo. What would you have been thinking? You'd have left with no idea what the Stanley Parable is about. None whatsoever. Did it! You won!
Yeah.
You know what you get for winning?
I get
An
to press that
achievement.
button?
Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience.
Okay.
Based on what you've played so
Can I
far,
press a button?
would you purchase the Stanley Parable? You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am
I
convinced
wanted to
of the
hit
quality
B,
of
actually.
the full game.
I'm in a fireplace.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put
Hey,
into
the game's
words.
special like me.
Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the
Okay.
final choice. The end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over.
Okay.
And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake. Is it working?
No.
Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What? No, we finished the demo. Did it
Yeah.
start again?
Huh?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh, hey,
They
now it's a
already
demo.
finished. They said they liked it.
No, I didn't.
I need someone to
You're
stop the
lying,
demo.
someone.
Hello?
I said I didn't like it.
We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Okay. Through that door? Well, I hope so, because those doors are broken.
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Can somebody please turn off the car alarm? Isolation chamber. Oh, I get a telephone.
Oh, nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Finally.
Now I'm just
Well, I
alone
suppose
with
we
the
can both
voices
agree
in
that
my
I
head.
failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game?
I mean,
Honestly, I
that
doubt
8
it.
button is in
What
the
would that
main
even
game
look
because I've
like?
played it.
No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm
Right?
sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know,
but back
right?
at the
It gets
beginning of the
confusing for my
demonstration,
simple
oh,
brain.
That was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a
That's a
blank
pretty
slate.
painting, though.
Yes, that's what I want.
Well, it's
A
pretty from
game of
afar.
beginnings.
If you get too close, you can start to see
Hey.
the pixels.
Do you remember, just a few minutes ago,
When you were calling
we
me a
met for the first
pedophile?
time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought
Memories.
there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes,
I wanna play with
it's
the
all
cup.
so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, And then when we played the game with the cup and you won,
Yeah,
and then
I
we
won.
kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere, and we just kept climbing and climbing,
okay.
flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never
I
end.
don't remember this
and
part,
then
but
we were
maybe
on
I have
some kind of
Alzheimer's.
catwalk. I
we're in
didn't
a
have any
catwalk?
idea what was down there.
Maybe he sees the future.
And we just kept
Or
going.
maybe I
and we
just
found
have
that elevator
short
and it said escape
term
on
memory
it.
loss.
We talked about it for a while, about how we
Escape
couldn't
Vader.
possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try. And at the very
Yeah.
least, it would be an adventure.
Yeah.
So we got inside and we rode
we
the
did?
elevator up and up and up.
How high did we
Some
ride
sense
it?
that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long, it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom.
I can see
We
through
were
there a bit,
free.
and it doesn't look like
There was
freedom.
nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right
Okay,
there. in
can
that
you let me out of
moment.
the elevator now? It's getting
Wasn't it
boring.
so beautiful. Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful?
So beautiful, I could cry.
We were free.
Wait, it's really doing this? My screen's black. Help, I'm blind. Okay, well, this is where I'll end this episode of the Stanley Parable or the Stanley Parable demonstration because, well, that was the end screen. So, you guy wanted me to play it, so hopefully I did the video justice and I've said everything that I want to say. So, well, I would say check out my Stanley Parable videos, but chances are you came to this video from them. So, yep, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
At night was born to fight. Mythical, so mystical, think what you like.